We welcome in the head coach of the Silver and Black, Jon Gruden, and coach, the big news of the week, Trent Brown, placed on reserve, COVID. The list, another example of depth on your team, Tom Cable having this O-line ready to go.
Yeah, it'll be a great challenge. Obviously, we have Trent not active this week, and we've had a lot of men miss practice. So it's going to be a real challenge, and fortunately for us, we've got some good young linemen, and Tom Cable's a great coach.
Coach, let's get to that Kansas City win. What a win at Arrowhead. The team, the fan base was all fired up. What did this mean to you, the franchise, the team heading into the bye week?
Well, it says we're on the right track, and it says a lot about our character on our football team. Obviously, Maurice Hurst didn't play. Malik Collins didn't play. Nassib got hurt early in the game. Arnett didn't play. We were down 14-3. We kept fighting. We kept battling. And it's a great victory. It's a great plane trip home. And hopefully it can help us to get on to better things here.
Well, the offense got a lot of credit for that win, but I know the defense stepped up in a big way. We got a couple of plays, Coach, to take a look at. Let's start with Chris Smith and this sack and the pressure you saw from that defensive front.
Well, big credit to Chris Smith. He came off the practice squad. We moved him inside. He's always been a defensive end, but because of the lack of bodies, he had to go inside. He just plays with great effort. Rod Marinelli, our defensive line coach, has done a great job, and just good second effort defense by Chris Smith in our front.
Mad Max, his motor, his energy, he played a lot of snaps in that game. And Coach, at the end of the game, he looked like he was playing harder than the beginning of the game. What a player.
Yeah, his signature of our defensive line is going to be effort. We're going to give you everything we have as long as we can give it. And like I said, with the men that were injured, it's a credit to Crosby to play this hard, this long, in this kind of game. The only thing I wish you'd have done here is get the ball out, because Mahomes never saw him coming.
The Bucs defense, what a story with Todd Bowles. So there was an emotional moment. They're down 10 to Aaron Rodgers. They have this meeting on the sideline, and everything clicked for them. They're saying in Tampa Bay that was one of their best defensive performances back to when you were coaching back in the day. Let's look at a couple of big plays. First, Levante David, their linebackers in this sack.
Well, they do a good job of blitzing, number one, and they don't just blitz linebackers, they blitz cornerbacks, safeties, and they blitz everybody. And this Levante David is a great player. He's a sideline-to-sideline finisher, and if they create confusion, he's a real problem.
Coach, picking up blitzes, that's your specialty. You preach this all the time. And your backs, your fullback, your tight ends, picking up blocking here. This would be critical in this game with these linebackers.
It always is. You know, the two long touchdown passes Derek threw last week against Kansas City, Booker got a blitz pickup and Jacobs got a blitz pickup to allow that to happen. If you're going to throw the ball and throw it down the field in the NFL, you got to be able to pick up blitzes. And Levante David and Devin White are two great linebackers, and they like the blitz, and our backs know it.
Here we go with Tom Brady. He's back. He's 43 years old. You know him well. And now Gronk. Let's take a look at Gronk as he's emerged in this game with his first touchdown.
Yeah, he's obviously coming on. O.J. Howard, their other tight end, is on injured reserve, so they're looking for more and more of Gronkowski, and why not? Brady and Gronk have a great history together, and that big body in the red zone has always been a problem. We got to be aware of where 87 is at all times.
Thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks, JT.